Happy Monday. Boiling hot, sun's out, and I'm a bit nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Why do you think?
Well,
big day today.
Either because I'm towing your car up about 300
I'm not
miles.
nervous about that.
Or...
I'm nervous about the thing that's going up there. Nerve-wracking week, mate. Been a lot of months building up to this day, or this week.
Yeah.
You're taking the Escort up to Emerald tomorrow?
Yeah.
Early morning, didn't you? What time are you going to start out?
Hoping to get out the house, get out the door by 4:30, but we'll see. See what happens.
Leave that when I see it. Not that I'm going to see it, but yeah, get up there for sort of late morning.
10ish, half 10 maybe.
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, nearly 6 hours I think driving.
So yeah, mate, I've been down to our other unit and loaded the car up on the back of the truck, and you're going to take the better half for a night away, aren't you?
Yep. Well,
on the Barum
really,
engine's
I suppose,
expenses, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, usually I'll get Adrian to do our picking up, dropping off and all the rest of it, mate. Only reason I haven't this time is because I want you to go up there, have a little look around.
Yeah.
Maybe pull a camera out.
Yeah, I will do.
I said it in one of the last videos, maybe the last video, about speaking to Dave about maybe doing a little bit of filming, and whether he was going to watch the video and tell me to rev up. But I spoke to him today, he was quite excited. I think he wants to do a little bit for his channel, so we'll put a link in for that. But yeah, I got up early Saturday morning, before I went out on my jet ski, went over to the other unit and did a bit more wiring, mate. Trouble is now I'm a wiring expert. I do seem to be wiring everything.
Yeah.
And this is what I've done. So it was, well, actually it's not the last thing that I'm going to be wiring, but it is necessary, certainly for getting it mapped, I think.
Yeah.
So what I've done is down there is where the oil pressure switch usually is, but as you can see, I've put an adapter in there. I actually come in here early Saturday and modified that.
Yeah.
So the one on the left with the blue top is the oil temperature sender, and then the one on the top is the oil pressure sender.
Very
and what
nice.
I've done is wired that into my main loom, and that goes now into the ECU. The only one thing that I'm going to do, which is not major important for tomorrow, but I'm going to put a fuel pressure switch in there as well as that. Yeah. And wire that into the ECU.
Just so you can see it from inside the car.
So basically, unfortunately, we haven't got our dash. No. It hasn't turned up. But it doesn't matter for the mapping, because all the dash is going to do is lay out everything that's in the ECU. So the idea was to wire everything, all the switches, everything goes into the ECU now. So if you pull up the live page, it's all on there.
Yeah.
So what we're going to have on the dash and what is on the ECU is we've got the air intake temperature sensor, which is just underneath. Just gives the ECU an indication of the air temperature. It has to be a little bit rough,
doesn't it? Because obviously it's individual throttle bodies. So.
Exactly. It just tells the ECU what the temperature is of the air that's going to be sucked in through the trumpets.
Yeah.
Obviously we're going to have the fuel pressure. We've got the throttle position sensor that's wired in there. Obviously the cam sensor. We've got water temperature sensor. We've got oil temperature sensor, oil pressure, and that is all going into the ECU. So for an old Mk1 Escort, mate, it's pretty funky now,
very modern.
Very modern.
Well, almost more modern than modern stuff.
Exactly.
ECU knows
quite a lot. It's lovely. So Pro Tuner dash that we get in is, I think it's coming from Australia, but it's a funky bit of kit, mate. Touch screen. You can sort of flick through 3 or 4 different faces. It's fully customizable, so you can put things where you want. So I'll have all those lined up on there, and I'll have an alarm for all of them. So if the oil pressure drops, if the fuel pressure drops, or temperature goes out of range or anything like that, it'll come up with an alarm, so you haven't got to watch it.
Yeah.
So if we ever do a track day, it's going to be pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be ideal.
And it could be, like you said, even the fuel pressure, it could be enough to save the engine, isn't it?
Well, yeah. And it's just, it's worth knowing about, isn't it?
It is worth knowing about.
It helps with diagnostic as well if something's playing up.
Yeah.
and see everything that's going on.
So I did run it over to the new unit, which is about 12 mile away on Friday, didn't I? Thursday or Friday?
Yeah.
And it seemed to run lovely, just running around. So I'm, in a way, like I say, I'm a bit nervous because we've done all this motor. It's our project car, but it always feels a bit different doing your own thing, doesn't it? Rather than the customers. Not that you care anymore.
Well, when we've seen this from literally every step, you know, like pulling the engine out, doing the engine, back in, setting everything up.
Yeah.
Changing things as we go along.
Yeah.
Sort of, you know.
But for someone like myself who does like to tinker, I don't think there's any better car you can have now with this. You've got fuel injection, brilliant. You've got an ECU you can tinker with, you've got a period engine, it's a Mk1 Escort, and like we were saying, it's not too over the top, it's just got the modifications you need.
Yeah.
It's a wicked car, isn't it?
Yeah. It's almost like a bit of an old school boy racer's car.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's
not had, you know, tens of thousands of crazy amounts of money spent on it, but we've done an engine. It's got some good running gear and that's about it, really. And just
apart from the throttle bodies as opposed to carbs, I would say this is how you would have wanted one in the 80s, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Or how everyone would have wanted one. Yeah, really looking forward to it, mate. And I say I'm a bit apprehensive.
Yeah.
The trouble is, I think when you've done every nut and bolt, all the wiring, you've set it all up on yourself, and there's a part of you in your brain that finds it hard to believe that it's all going to go smoothly.
Well,
but that's all part of.
Even if it doesn't, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it and sort it out. But I was just going to say, we've changed the oil as well now, haven't we?
Changed the oil.
That's its second oil change.
So there's various different options on oil on the Motorsport classic motors, and this is the one we've gone for. This is from OP Oils. It's a Miller's Motorsport oil, CFS 1050, fully synthetic, mate.
But like we were saying, because now you've got oil pressure and oil temperature gauge, you can see how that oil performs, and if it's getting a bit hot or it's not, you know, you'll be able to see what's going on with the oil, and you can, on the next oil change, we could go, oh, now we want a 2060 or whatever, you know.
You were saying that this oil is really good if the oil does get hot.
Yeah.
It's still very protective, isn't it?
Yeah, that nano drive oil, triple ester stuff that Millers do, apparently it's really good even when there's like dilution or it's getting really hot, really stressed. It's meant to stay good, better than other oils would. So
see how it goes, mate.
Good stuff.
Ideal. And going up there, it's going to give our truck an opportunity to sort of bed in a bit more, isn't it? Although I'll put a few miles on it, it'd be nice to give it a good run. So obviously everything in that's new as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So in here, you've been busy today doing the 3.2.
Yep.
Just awaiting on hydraulic lifters.
Yeah,
apparently there's 2 or 3 different types that can go in these. There's an 11mm, a 12mm, and different heights apparently.
Yeah. So normally they just sell you the entire assembly as it's like one big sort of bridge with all the lifters in there, but we were able to source the individual lifters.
So the lifters, what we do is we inspect the lifters. If they're all good and the needle rollers feel good and all that, then you just change the hydraulic lifters. It's hard to, you can't really test the hydraulic lifters, that's the problem, so just renew them. But it's considerably cheaper than buying a whole new genuine rack, really. Yeah, that one's nearly done, mate. You've turned that one round pretty sharpish.
Yeah.
So, like I said in my previous video, I do believe, about having Ben over at SMC, Sanders Motor Company, we are now obviously taking in vehicles, doing a drive-in, drive-out service now, aren't we? Really? Really handy. Obviously, Ben's got plenty of other work as well, so we're sort of doing our work, taking up a ramp one after the other. Yeah. So we've got this one, which is his job. We're doing it, so the vehicle isn't the one we've took in, but we're doing this for him. The Lexus 300 that we've got out there, that's an engine job. It's done over 250,000 miles, although the customer did tell me that the engine's probably done 100,000 mile less, because it's a different motor, but he wants it done. It's got a tapping in it. It's one of those where they give in about 16 hours to remove the engine to do the timing chain and all the rest of it. So he said he wants the motor freshened up. So that's what we're doing. But apparently on that one, you've got to remove the engine box and the whole subframe from under the car.
Yeah, apparently so.
So he's just ordered a hydraulic sort of split table with various jacks, so you can bring the motor out, handy bit of kit, and then sort of part it while it's down on the floor. We've had another car delivered, mate, at the weekend.
Yeah, we have.
And that is another Ranger. That is not ours, that is a customer's. And this one is a slightly later one than ours. It's a 2 litre. This is a wet bout motor. It's all gone a bit belly up.
Yeah, I'll try and keep the reg out, give them a little bit of privacy on that one.
Keep the reg out, mate, but that's a 2 litre motor, so that one's booked in. That one over there is one that we did the 2 litre wet bout on, so that's the same motor as that.
Yeah.
That's a friend of ours, that's Rob's. We did the motor on it, but his mechanic can't get it running very nice.
Yeah, it's something maybe with injectors or something, isn't it? So,
yeah, and I
maybe a diesel pump.
And I think there might be a little oil leak, he said, so that's booked in for Ben this week, actually.
Yeah.
So it's all happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice to have jobs like that, as well as the engines. You know, just take the entire job. It makes it easier for the customer, gets us to work, helps Ben out. Everyone's happy. Just had a V8 turn up.
Yeah.
This is one that we haven't built. Someone else has built this. It's done 500 miles. You can see it's an American V8. Lovely bit of kit. But unfortunately for the customer, which is something that obviously the block was pressure tested beforehand, but it's developed a little crack.
Oh, right.
And this can happen. We've seen this a lot on agricultural stuff. That isn't, I don't think that is frost damage, but on the agricultural stuff, it is usually frost damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what it does, you get water sitting inside the block, which freezes, expands, cracks the block.
Yeah.
Trouble. Trouble is, with this old stuff, because you've got to bear in mind, this is probably, what, a 50-year-old block?
Something like that, yeah.
What tends to happen is you get long periods of its life where it probably has an antifreeze in, just water, it corrodes from the inside.
Goes a bit thin.
It goes thin, you get the rust and the crud basically sealing it. So you can pressure test it, looks fine.
Well, and then it's even like sometimes, you know, if you run a coolant flush through it, it could be enough to dislodge something. I mean, not that you shouldn't do that, because obviously at some point you're going to want to do a coolant flush, but it can reveal things like that.
It can, yeah. So unfortunately, you probably found that inside has got a wafer thin bit of casting and it's gone through. So what we're going to do with that is stitch it. You've seen those stitches? They're like a taper hook type thread, which you drill and tap, screw one in, and then you drill and tap overlapping. Yeah. And it basically just pulls itself, and the material around it, and the next stitch into it. We've done it plenty of times. We've actually done things like 8-inch cracks in agricultural blocks in the past. So
not the cheapest thing to do.
Not the cheapest thing, but way cheaper than stripping it and replacing the block.
Well, and in some cases, it's just the only thing you can do, you know.
Exactly.
On ultra rare stuff and old things.
So that is a repair. But that's it at the minute, mate. We're just waiting on bits for the Cosworth. Should have the bits for that tomorrow. I can get that finished. Waiting some bits for Tom. Oh, he's actually done that cradle, the brace that goes over the mains.
Oh yeah.
So he's made a piece here, because all this does is hold the pickup pipe.
Yeah.
He's made this piece here, welded it on. He did attempt to put a flat on there, mate, with what looked like a grinder, but I've just put it on the mill and milled it so it's flat. But yeah, pretty good. He's good though, isn't he, Tom?
Yeah, he is. Good with his alley.
So there we go, mate. I'm going to leave it there. Next video, hopefully, may have a bit of footage from up at Emerald.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've got good news to bring to everyone about the Escort. I'm not even bothered about the power figure. I just want the thing
to run nice.
Run nice, reliable, and I can use it for what it's intended for.
Well, and obviously decent power. You want to see
nice,
like 160 plus, don't you?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Have a good evening, guys. Cheers.